welcome into jedna Lashman. Am I right, Carmine? Like, what even is electron spin? Crazy. Hi there, Hazik. Hi there, Gabriel. Wow, dimensional depot. Am I right? Oh boy, this looks fun. Also, I'm glad it seems like they redesigned the mesosphere, so I'm really glad they did that too. Anyhow, anywho, anywhere, anywhen, any stuff. Hi everyone, hi, welcome. Let me just play some music because it's really dry. Lash, my day, Sharma. And almost ready, just give me a second. There we go. Hi there. So, here's the thing, it's been a while since we worked in a video on stream, and right about now I feel like I've finally gotten back in the zone. I don't have all that much work, so we might as well get to work on another video. And the video I've chose this time to make on streams will be electron spin. You can stop clapping now. You see, which would be the sequel to the Everything About Electrons video, because I haven't covered everything about electrons. I know if anyone noticed, I haven't covered everything. How you doing, Master? I'm doing fine, I'm doing well. Past couple of days have been a bit of a bummer, but we're back. So, I should drink more coffee. Alright, let's make a folder for this video already, because we might actually as well start with an animation. Like, that'll be solid. Everything about electrons too. So here are the things, here are some of the things I would like to cover in this video, definitely. So first of all, there'll be an intro. Then we will have electromagnetic force, cause what is an electron? Oh, that's a good one. Oh, damn it. I just realized I really got the titles backwards, didn't I? The first video should be what is an electron. Well, no, the first video was... Here's the thing. The first video, I wanted to explain everything about electron from a chemical perspective. In this video, I want to explain everything about the electron from a physical perspective. Which means electromagnetic stuff, you know, electron spin, and whatnot. It's actually... Well, I had the third one, but I forgot what this is. Hi there, Bennett. Hi, welcome. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what the third one was. Okay, so last time titled Everything About Electron, and video I did not in fact cover everything about electrons. Where's Waldo Electron Edition? Yeah. What did you just say, Carmine? What? Doesn't matter. The point is, oh my goodness, we're only days away from Satisfactory 1.0, by the way. That'll be tricky. I have to somehow manage to stream video making and stream Satisfactory, and I'll be playing loads of Satisfactory, so... Oh, I'll also have to buy a server! Damn it! I just realized. Shucks. Yeah, I will have to. Oh, fudge sticks. I'll figure it out. Okay. I did not in fact cover everything about the electrons. Yeah, I have no idea. I'll segue. You know what? Let's just look up the things we're interested in. So what we're interested in is electromagnetic force and electron spin. Electron spin second, electromagnetic force first, because I feel like fundamental force, that would be a good starting point. So electromagnetic force, the Libretex preferably. Hi Terry. Taken up. Well then, good night or good nap, Terry. Electromagnetic forces, plural. Oh boy, what now? Fields and forces. Ah yeah, fields. I forgot just how much those darn physicists love their fields, am I right? Electricity, magnetism. I guess this would be a good start. Something is clearly off with... Huh. Something seems off, you know, just put my finger... I'm just... Hi there, Killington. Hi, welcome. I mispronounced that so bad. Electromagnetism, mostly. Well, trying at least. First finding sources to then delve into it and then just get confused and then give up and then repeat the process. That's usually what I do. I'm working the video about electrons, the second video about electrons, this time from a physical perspective, and so... I mean, yeah, we do have this one, which is Radically Modern Introductory Physics, text number 2. Yeah, I don't think this is a good read for, you know, getting introduced into like fundamental forces. Or maybe... What's text 1 like? Just out of curiosity. Raymond. Oh, you read something from Raymond before. Radically modern. I don't like the sound of that, I'm not gonna lie. It sounds pretty terrifying. Okay. I'm lacking only half of them, so... It could be worse. It's really tempting to get into a book like this and then just... Okay, I have another idea on something what we could do. This is... I did also promise another couple of videos, you see. I did also promise a video about relativity and all just physics in depth, advanced physics in depth. So what we could do is we could actually work on 3 different videos at the same time. The reason why is because in this book, we would, in these 2 books at the very least, we would have everything for all 3 of those videos. Which is tempting. It is tempting. We might. We may. We could. Should we? I'm still my picky figuring to do it. Yeah, but... I want to, but it's not a good idea. There are 2 other videos which I could make with using this book as source. One which is extremely relevant, the other one which is a bit less relevant, but still. One of them is called How Math Becomes Difficult, and I've already kind of scripted most of it. I already have derivatives. And I could just expand it, because right here I end at Fourier transforms, but we could just expand it even further using this. And another one, the more relevant one, I guess something more about physics. Because here's the thing. Research live streams are tough. Yeah, extremely tough because it's hard to be entertaining while also learning. Trust me, I've tried it before, and I'm barely entertaining as this. So, oof. I don't want to get this much into it. We're gonna set it aside as a maybe for the future. You know what? Maybe in the future we'll make like a couple of physics research live streams or something. For now, no. For now, no. For now, electromagnetic forces. That's it. Not from this book. That's a bit too far in. Electricity magnetism certainly seems like something I'd be interested in. Electromagnetics into application of Maxwell equations. Curious. Well, we're not really interested in applications, are we? Hi, the sharp miner. I'm checking on this mass suffering. Thanks. What's this one like? Yeah, this one looks appropriate. Statics, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, fine. I'm more believing that making miles similar to the movie The Mask? As in with Jim Carrey? Wait, you mean this mask? No, what? That's crazy. Where'd you get that from? That's what? Insane. No, it's totally not how it works. I'm totally not possessed. It's fine. What's electromagnetics? Well, I may fathom a guess. Right. We'll have to add this book as a sources in this video actually, if we're gonna use it, so let me just yeah, bless you, make it. Thank you, make it, for blessing me. Source 0. There. VI current complete describe body R element. Okay, trust me, I've done my research on this. Y'all wouldn't believe it, but I have done my research on the electromagnetism. I mean, not electromagnetism, electricity of electromagnetism. Electromagnetic spectrum. Okay. Frequencies from 0 Hz to at least this far. 20 orders of magnitude. That's a lot. Yeah. 2 second disciplines. Electrostatics concern with electric fields, and magnetostatics concern with magnetic fields. High frequencies, electric and magnetic fields interact to form progeniting waves. Okay. Yup, we have explored this before in all the light videos. Because they're about light and they're actually quite heavy. Yeah, alright. Good so far. Electromagnetic waves, but rather sound waves. To be clear, sound waves and electromagnetic waves can be distinct phenomena. Electromagnetic fields, however, mathematics. Electromagnetic fields will be similar to the okay. Person have a shape-shifting ability, have a science fixation. Yeah, I basically just get possessed by a mask and then start making YouTube videos. I just dug up masks from ancient, I don't know, from some sort of ancient civilization. when they were making YouTube videos. The derivation, the answer to that solution of critical wave equation. Oh boy, yeah, makes sense. We're dealing with waves. I don't want to deal with waves in this video, however. Yeah, even though I won't. Because with these videos, I don't want them to be too mathematical. Okay, so this is just waves. Alright. Yeah, on the very beginning, we're always just skipping through things. That's mainly because... because we have covered most of this. This is like background knowledge required to then understand the topic. And right here... Yup. This is basically just the addition. No, this is basically just math for quantum mechanics video. A lot of background maths, just crazy lot of background maths, which won't be great. Video speedrun 3 is the most viewed post on Making his channel. Wait, what? Where'd you get that info? I don't even know what the most viewed posts on my channel. Hold on, I need to check. I have ADHD, you can't just distract me like that. Is it really? Most viewed. I don't even know how to check that. I have a YouTube channel. Hold on, I'm checking my posts. I need to know. Posts. YouTube doesn't even... Nope, I don't think YouTube even knows. Hi there Krish, hi there Pandi, hi. Yeah, I don't know, C-Sharp, where you got that information from, because I don't think even YouTube knows which one is the most viewed post. Alright. What is a field? It's the thing that physicists love so much. Scalar vector, scalar boundary over complex value. I love how whenever anyone describes a field, it's always so general. The quantity that the field describes may be a scalar or a vector, and the scalar part may be either real or complex value. Okay, so basically, field describes something. That's the first sentence you start with and explaining what the field is. It's kind of like trying to explain what the number is. Okay. Alright. Electric field intensity. Imagine that the universe is empty except for a single particle of positive charge. Next, imagine that the second positively charged particle appears. The situation is now shown as figure 1. Since light is repelled, the second particle will be repelled by the first particle and vice versa. Specifically, the first particle is the force on the second particle. If the second particle is free to move, it will do so. This is an expression of kinetic energy. If the second particle somehow held in place, the second particle possesses an equal amount of potential energy. The potential energy is no less real, since we can convert it to kinetic energy simply by releasing the particle or allowing it to move. Makes sense. Make it. Your views are written now. It's 50,000 in the last 2 videos. Yeah. Sorry, Botany Null. Yeah, Botany Null. Just, you know, that's all my practical videos. That's just... I suppose that's fair. I feel like when talking about my videos, we should just skip the practical ones, because this is a practical video, this is a practical video, this is just for charity, no one cares about charity, this is a practical video. If you just count the theoretical videos, they are actually doing really well. Was it 6,000, 19,000, 30,000, 6,000, 50,000? It's really doing well. I should stop trying, shouldn't I? Oh, I won't let them silence me. Quantify electric field intensity is all this weight behind the arc with the force of F1 explained by this particle. Yeah, okay. Once again, I have researched this. I'm having doubts because there's another video I've been working on about electricity. I should probably mention why I'm skipping so much of this actually. Because I'm skipping above average amount of stuff. The reason why is because I have been working on a massive video. The biggest video I've ever made. It's not out yet, so I'm still working on it. So I'm like halfway done. And that video is about electricity. And oh boy! I learned a thing or two. Hi there, Tomato. Welcome, what is this? Just a bit of research, the tad of research, you know, just a smidge of research. Trying to get to the core of electromagnetism. Electric field. Factor having charge Q is right, the electric field, okay. Distance from charge, even the vector pointing away from the charge. Note that E increases with Q, okay, that's simple, and inversely proportional to 4 pi r squared, E decreases proportional to the area of the sphere surrounding the charge. Inverse square law makes sense, okay, in free space, pick a vacuum, let's equal this, alright, cool. Okay. Let's per YouTube want to push you on it. Yeah, I also hope that, you know, the video that I spent almost half a year at this point on, I really also hope that video won't get shadow banned. Would be a shame, wouldn't it? It would be a shame. Electrical density change. Okay, yeah. Oh, electrical density. That's actually pretty cool, isn't that? Tesla's model. Quantity of electric fields. Office. Actual insight we shall point out at the end of the section. First, what is electricity flux density? Recall that a particle having charge Q gives rise to the electric field intensity. R points away from charge, now E is inversely proportional 4 pi r squared, maybe proportion. This is more about an abstract view of electronics so far. Electricity, electronics. Hold on, I need my coffee. Let's make it you're just let me run the cab. Let's try it again. This is more of an abstract view of what I'm looking for. That's because I am looking for the very, very, very low level like description of just electromagnetism in general, as in the force, fundamental forces, what I'm looking for the electron spin video. This is could be helpful, probably will be helpful. Would be fun, like some kind of tragic. I mean, not gonna lie, it would be funny. Like, I don't know if I'll exactly be mad if YouTube kind of shadow bans that video, because it will just be a great testament to most of the videos I've made, how I would just spend half a year on a video that, funny enough, by the way, I haven't made a single video on which if you take the time I put into that video and get the money I got out of that video, I haven't made a single video which earned me more than a minimum wage. What's even more, I haven't made a single video which earned me a minimum wage. So that's fun, isn't it? That's cool. Regardless rates, okay. Information given, but media. Yeah, this is not exactly what I'm looking for. Still could be useful. Yeah, this electricity magnetism will be about something different from what we're looking for. What we're actually looking for, I suppose, is more like fundamental forces. Nuclear particles. Oh yeah, of course, it's nuclear. I'm such an idiot. I am such an idiot. Of course, what I'm looking for is nuclear part. Make it more coffee, for goodness sake. Ah. Electron spins, electrons not spinning. Nah, my favorite. I'll definitely do that bit in this video. You see, electron spin is, well, electrons, well, they're not spin, they're kind of acting like, well, no, they're not acting like they're spinning. They're kind of behaving like, well, they're not behaving like they're spinning. Prelude to fun. Wait, actually, was this textbook in general first? See if we're not missing any useful context. Nope. Maybe. We don't care about history, of course we don't. History. Just have nerds, am I right? No video, I'm not saying it's named summon it. 420,000 views on it, it's still growing. I mean, it's stopped actually. Did I mention that this month was also the first month since I released that video, when that video wasn't the most popular video of the month? The first month ever. For the previous half a year, that video was consistently getting the most views every month of all my videos. Half a year. For half a year non-stop. But this one is the first one where that's not the case, because all the videos got 60,000 views. That's nice. Difference between relativistic and non-relativistic quantum mechanics. Oh, festive. This could be alright. This is what we're looking for way more. Great. Just we can do the right equation. This case statement. Relativistic energy expression. Yes. So these. This is a non-sequence which is how to take a square root of the operator. First time sequence problem by click on square root equation, click on equation. Okay. Spinless particle. Spin one particle is Boston's planetary defendants. Having the spins. There's no one for speak of the devil and they shall appear, by the way. There's no information about spin this equation using which is spin. Yeah, I'm not that deep into relativity, so I want to just sit here and pretend like I understand exactly the problem with spin. Oh, this does seem really clever. Whoever forgets about it, the new channel will grow. Just never say its name like some devil or speak it, and then you can summon it. I've tried doing that before, but every now and then someone joins in. It's like, yeah, I came from that video. I'm like, yeah, I know you came from that video. Everyone came from that video, but except now they didn't, because now we have new videos they can come from. Exponents lowering scale, Lawrence, the middle of flame substitute. Okay, no. Make it underrated. Thank you, Kaelin. I appreciate you saying that. Nasty properties and relativistic energy relation is quadratic. Both equations have a very positive energy solution and negative energy solution. Oh! Energies are always positive, and this is a real problem. The resolution is pretty simple, but also very profound. It requires this problem in very different light. It has positive energy spectrum MC can have particle low energy and negative energy below negative MC. The positive energy state is neutral. So describe particle moving energy above MC squared. Since we cannot have negative energy states, their interpretation must be very different. Solution is simple. We assume that in an empty vacuum, all negative energy states are filled. Stations relative to the vacuum can now be obtained by adding particles of positive energies and holes of negative energies. Creating a hole takes... Oh, that's clever. Positrons. Shows the great similarity behavior of semiconductors, you may know. That's actually the first thing okay, no joke, this is the first thing I thought of. So for everyone who doesn't know, the situation explained figure 1. Yeah, for everyone who doesn't know, when it comes to movement of electrons, when it comes to electricity, when you're moving electrons through a wire, it's simple enough. When you're moving them through semiconductors, it's different, because moving positive charge forward could either mean moving positive charge forward or negative charge backwards. So you can either move free electrons forward, or you can move holes backwards. This is genuinely the first thing I thought when I saw this. This is really clever! Okay. Falling comes to... Oh, I really like this book. Oh my, I really like this book. Okay, this is a good book. I like it. No, electrons and positrons have a charge, thus we need to include dynamics in the relativistic quantum theory of electron. This is even more clear when taking into account that electron and positron can annihilate by emitting 2 photons. Okay. Why not 1 photon? There's a natural way to describe scaling solar approach. Electron can make photon indicated. Wasn't that something with spin? I remember coming across this, and there was something with spin, as in how spin can. It was something with spin. That's all I remember. Calculating it. Keep on energy momentum conserved. Energy momentum conserved in all the reactions. Look what happens when a nearby electron absorbs the photon. The left electron can emit a photon to the right one, or absorb one as emitted by the right one. It's related to time ordering interactions. The advantage of Feynman diagram is that both these possibilities are described in one Feynman diagram. Thus, the time diagram should be interpreted in the sense that the external lines are positive and not so very economical. More particles will absorb. Since the emitted photon only lives for a short time, make just speed of its energy cannot be determined exactly due to uncertainty relation. Thus, even though the sum of the initial formant equals the sum of the final ones, we find that the photon does not have to satisfy this equation. As such, a photon is called virtual or off-mass shell, since it does not satisfy mass-energy relations. This is what gives rise to Coulomb force. Everyone internalize these 3 things. Person being smart and the same thing, dumb being funny, and existential crisis every time. A personality. Make it, explain this to the viewers like they're first graders. This I can't. I'll be honest. I won't pretend like I understand this page exactly. I was just about to say, I just wanted to reach out before saying, I was just about to say that I don't really understand this exactly. Does not have to satisfy q squared is equal to e squared of q minus q squared. I just not familiar with this equation. Charge squared, I'm assuming that's because 2 electrons, right? Ah, assuming won't get me nowhere. Full on force. Wait, can I can't read this, right? Non-commercial, share like generic. Attribution, not for commercial purposes. This is not a commercial purpose, I'm just learning. You distribute your contribution on the same license as the original. Okay, attribution. Well, I'm giving attribution, aren't I? This textbook, everyone. Library text, would recommend. Just want to make sure. I don't want to steal stuff for no good reason. He's valid, everyone. What do you think of BoJack Horseman? I haven't seen it. And hi, Diego, by the way. Okay. In understanding the meaning of virtual particles, suppose we are standing in a vacuum state and... Oh no! The virtual particles again. No. So in order to understand this, we need to understand properly virtual particles, wouldn't we? Virtual. Okay. I don't know what equation that is. What's your favorite show then? I have 3. My 3 favorite shows are House MD, The Boys, and Loki. House MD mainly because it's just perfect. The Boys because it's... I think it's just great. The Boys. Yeah! Hell yeah. And Loki because it deals with time. Okay. I'm really struggling with this. Why am I going for this? Because there's a basic concept of theoretical particle physics. We'll skip it. We shouldn't skip it. It's interesting how weak force and strong force have a limit. It's curious. What are your thoughts on the Hank Green? I haven't really seen his content, but he seems to be doing good stuff. I mean, I've seen a couple of his videos and they're pretty good. A couple of videos as in just a couple of bits. I think you shouldn't respect somebody's beliefs, they're gonna hurt or restrict your freedom. That's why you should break the law, because it's not a real thing. This is a joke for legal purposes. I mean, there is a genuine argument to be made there. I know you probably... I know you're saying that's a bit actually, but there is a genuine argument to be made that basically... Like, the fact that people are basically being forced to follow something which they have no say is a genuine problem. Maggie, what's your opinion on the anime? I think I like my little sister. Is that you just... Is that 2 different sentences or is that the name of the anime? Because if that's the name of the anime, I have not seen it. Yo, make it. Did you see the drama? No, I kind of stopped watching the opera. I know it's not theaters. Is the anime name? I have not seen it then. Also, don't call it the drama, as if there is the drama. There's no such thing as the drama. Unless you mean, like, you know, the fact that in Satisfactory there is no crab boss coming out with 1.0. That is the drama. Then yeah, I would agree with that being the drama. But if it's anything else, it does not require the title of the drama, you know? Oh, this is very groovy. That's Iron Man Kit. Ooh. Are doing better in your gaming streams. This is the drama. They always have been doing better. The reason why I do gaming streams is because I'm too tired to do science. Not because they're doing better. This is pretty normal. Isn't like my most popular stream on the channel just me doing math? I think, if I'm not mistaken, the most popular stream on the channel is, I think, in Math Monday. Let's see. Yeah, it is. And then quantum mechanics is second, quantum mechanics is third, chemistry of quantum numbers is fourth. A 7-hour live stream with Fish, where I was gonna walk, but then Fish was like, "Hey, make it, you wanna stream?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then we just ended up streaming for 8 hours. It was fifth. Oh, this is me asking out this, Harry as the greatest. Oh, oh yeah, there's some good live streams. 2 weeks ago, that's in top 10? 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's actually exactly in top 10. Wow, 2 weeks ago I did a top 10 live stream. To be fair, it was a good live stream. I should be making more of them, shouldn't I? Should more of them good live streams instead of the garbage ones. You know, let's change up our approach. Maybe we should just focus on magnetism. I know electricity pretty well. I do electricity pretty well. I am just really god awful with magnetism. Backseat gaming. Backseat game, yeah, backseat game was great. Magnetism. In order to ask the right question, we need to know the answer. Or we could just look up magnets in general. Hi, this is you. Welcome. Hi. So fundamental forces. Let's just go for magnetism. Actually, maybe 22. It's college physics. Not interested. So, no, not quite. University physics. No, I don't want university physics. That's a bit too low. That's a bit too high. Historical. I don't care about history. I don't care about history. Relativity requires magnetism. It's a great title, honestly. Applications. Don't care about applications. Electricity, magnetism. Tempting. What kinds of magnetisms we're talking about? What are you working on? Just learning about magnets. I don't understand magnets. I just don't know how they work, you know. It's a problem. It's a real problem. Okay. Electric fields. I get them, kind of. I get electrostatic potential. I get... Oh, dipole, quadruple. Dipole, yeah. Oh my goodness, flashback to the chemistry live stream. Batteries resistance Ohm law. I spent so much time on this. Capacitors also get it. Magnetic effect and electric current. Okay, here's what we'll probably need. First of all, what we'll definitely need is, most importantly, check the Creative Commons license to see if I can show it on stream. Attribution non-commercial. There we go. So everyone will be studying from a book about from Jeremy Tatum from University of Victoria. I just would like to mention it, and also I should probably put it in the description. The book. There we go. Link is in the description. I don't understand how mine is work, but I recognize everything. No. I'm fairly decent with... Here's the thing. When it goes to electromagnetism, I'm fairly decent with electricity. The problem is, I know electricity from a chemical perspective. And when it comes to chemistry, you mostly deal with electrons and electricity, not so much with magnetism. I mean, you do deal with magnetism, but that's just a bit more advanced. And I haven't gotten to the advanced stuff yet. So I know about the Ohm's law, obviously. I know about capacitors. But like right here, for example, magnetic potential. No idea. Maxwell's equations I have come across. Electrochemistry. This is so funny because, oh, that's really cool. Oh, okay, this is really cool. Oh, this is such a make it moment. Basically, they start with physics. So Jeremy starts with physics, like a really low level of abstraction physics, and then builds up to electrochemistry. That's so cool. I love it. I love that. You know what? Let's go for it. Electric fields, electrostatic potential will also be important. We'll probably will skip form 5 and then go for 6. How old are you? Honestly, I don't know. I've lost track. In question, his reductive age. Yeah, precisely. Make it. What's your opinion on Mini Minutemen? I think we should have more YouTubers like him. Hell yeah, that's not an insult. Hell yeah, we should. Mini Minutemen is on my list of shrimps. People who I'm shrimp for. I love Mini Minutemen so much. What are you doing today? Yesterday you were playing games. Yeah, I was playing games, but unfortunately, well, the reason why I was playing games is because I just was too tired to do any research. But today I'm not too tired to do any research. I'm only too tired to do some research. What do you mean shrimp? Oh yeah, it's a long-standing bit of the channel that I basically, if the crabs are just great, and so basically instead of someone who's great, I usually just say crab, and instead of I respect them, I just say shrimp, because it's funny. Hey, I'm currently learning activities current in physics. Well, what a coincidence. I also will go over current, probably, maybe not. Actually, we might not go over current. Or maybe we will. Why do people always assume that, like, shrimping is so sexual? I don't get it. I mean, you know, Milo is pretty cool. I'm not saying I wouldn't. Alright, if Milo was to be available and willing, I'm not saying I wouldn't. I'm just saying it's not sexual, okay? It's just respect. YouTubers in this will stay video because they make an insane white person comment with no order and a great teacher. Milo is great because he's just a great scientist. Milo is basically a gold standard in my book for ethics for an ethical scientist. Basically using his fame to debunk conspiracy theories in a way so that he isn't turning these videos into a roast. He's just educating people. Like, not roasting, you know, people who believe in conspiracy theories, only educating them. Like, attacking the arguments, not the person. So, it's just great. Even me calling them conspiracy theories is a bit mean, but Milo just explains the science without attacking anyone. It's great. It's phenomenal. I love Milo. And he's also really hot, but that's another thing. Alright. Vertical rod, touched, yeah, familiar with the experiment, been there, done that. Lost so much time. Coulomb's law. Okay! Finally, something curious. In Bohlen experiment charge Coulomb, it is currently have more fixed metal sphere, which you could charge of electricity, and second metal sphere that device from the sphere were charged, and because of the cross force between them, the length means that he was able to measure precisely the small force between the charges and determine the force charge between them. And the idea that until every child's in an orphanage or every orphan zone adopted, it should be mandatory for people who can afford to get help with a kid. They'll in 7th grade. That sounds like an... Oh, that sounds terrifying. No, I don't think that should be a policy. I feel like we should just... I don't know, redirect our taxes from... our tax money from the military to orphanages. Or maybe switch to modern monetary theory and help the orphanages. Because... Oh no, that would mean I would get a kid. Right? That's not great. That's really not great. I'm not. No. That's a bad idea. No, oops, hitting my mic. a principle System international practice can be proportional written as can taken form. Okay. And permittivity, as always. Been there, done that couple of minutes ago. Yeah, alright. As we walk out, make note of dimensions of every new electromagnetic quantity as it is introduced. Every married couple. That's still not great because the thing is, not everyone wants kids. Not everyone is ready to have kids. And if we force people to have kids, then these children won't really have a great home. And I feel like when it comes to orphanages, you know, they are usually staffed by people who, well, that's the ideal state, right? Basically, if you give more money to organizations which are prepared for taking care of kids, they should take care of kids better. That's why we should just increase the amount of resources we give to these organizations. Instead of giving to them fucking military, maybe. I just don't like the military, you know? Military industrial complex gets a pass simply because Lockheed Martin, you know what? They're not the ones doing the bomb and they're just designing the things. And who am I to stop engineers from design? Like, tools are tools. I'm also more pissed that people use them to bomb children or whatever. I don't like the military. More tax, I guess. Yeah. We can take, I mean... yeah, we shouldn't tax the billionaires though, you know? Like, what if we tax billionaires too hard and make them mere centimillionaires? That would be awful. What does the infinity with the end cutoff mean? Which one? In the textbook on somewhere I said. Hi, the Vibo. That's why I support coming AI apocalypse, because AI can't get corrupt, we don't put in the code. I saw it's gonna, I don't know in what context. Well, infinity with the end cutoff mean. I could speculate, but I don't know count exactly. Hi, jumps out. I'm actually curious to see which disaster will happen first. No, climate change, definitely, because it's already here, but... which will cause the most damage? That's curious. It's called electric field. In principle, it extends to infinity. Oh, you mean like this? It extends to infinity? Infinity with the end. Oh, I know what you mean. Okay. Yeah. I thought you meant like a symbol. Do you mean something like this? That's proportional. So basically, if you have, for example, what would be a good example? What would be a good example? Make it quick. Think of something. You're clever. You're clever. Think of something. I'm fine. Oh, I got it. Okay. So, area of a circle. I'm gonna look it up because I don't want to mess up. Area of a circle is pi r squared, for example. Right? So you can set it up like this. Pi r squared. And this means that area is equal to pi r squared, depending on the r. But if you want to make this a bit cleaner, and if you want to show the proportionality, you can just disregard the pi and say that area is proportional to r squared. So as r squared increases, so will the area. It's a really convenient way to like disregard all the constants, which stay somewhere. So if you have just an equation which is really messy because of the constants, because of things which are like scaling stuff, then you can just disregard them and just add the proportionality. So in this case, you will see right here that the force is proportional to Q1, Q2 divided by r squared. And the reason why it's proportional and not equal is because you need this for it to be equal. But these are just constants. These are just constants, so we can just disregard them and say proportional. And as you can see, this equation shows the relationship in a much clearer way than this. Alright. I'm not sure that AGI is the worst thing in humanity, because once the one that you control it, every other domino piece falls and dry like Lord of the Rings. Yeah, but Happy, yeah, that's true. It is the worst, like, thing that could happen, but what you have to also account for is the probability. Which means that whilst AGI is the most severe and the basically worst kind of apocalypse, it is not the most probable one. I would argue that obviously the most probable one is climate change, since, as I mentioned, it's already here. We don't need to, you know, toss a coin to see if it will happen or not. It's already happening. But the second most probable, in my opinion, is nuclear winter. Simply because we have so many goddamn nukes. AGI is artificial intelligence, right? Artificial general intelligence, yes. So basically, AI which is generally intelligent. So it's not, it can only do just one task really well, only every task pretty well. It could hypothetically work on every task, basically. I was saying that I forgot to think about perfect dictatorship. And yeah, an AGI of course would be best. Don't worry, might as well nuke ourselves. We'll get there. On the both climates will nuclear winter. Yeah, they're both pretty awful. Isn't that idiotic? I mean, okay, climate change isn't as idiotic, okay? Like, when it comes to climate change, it is awful, but you know, like, consider me shocked that some people will destroy the planet for profit. Wow, it's surprising. But when it comes to nuclear winter, it's so idiotic. We have so many nukes! Why do we need these nukes? Tell me! Who benefits from having this many nukes? What, a big nuclear that's trying to... No! Who benefits from having this many nukes? You know how expensive it is to make them, to maintain them, to ensure that they're secure? Why do we need so many nukes? What's the benefit of having nukes other than you can... Then politically you can say, haha, that other country will nuke us because then we nuke them. What's the point? I don't like nukes. I really don't. Ah, such a waste. Such a waste. Like GTA 5. New Zealand, Africa, and the Antarctic would be the place to live if nuclear war ever happened. That's the problem, Happy. Like, you're not really looking for a place to live. If nuclear war happens, it won't really matter where you would live because you won't have any food. You could live deep in the ground, but what's the point if you're gonna starve? And even if you won't starve, there are so unbelievably many problems to solve. We really often like to think of it as, oh, just a big explosion and then, you know, most of humanity dies. No, it's the lasting damage that's the problem. If it was just a big explosion, then it would be really awful, but, you know, not humanity ending in general. But the big issue is that, if I'm not mistaken, I think using just 3 modern nuclear weapons, we can just destroy the global climate. With 3, which is fun. We need Mars. But Mars is really just like solving a symptom, not the underlying cause kind of solution. Like, if people move to Mars, and then they get nukes on Mars, that's not really a solution, is it? Now we just have problems in 2 different places. Which, yeah, is increasing our chances of survival, that's true. But it's not a great solution. The thing is, if you want to move to Mars without solving the problems on Earth, what's to say that you won't have the same problems on Mars? if you and also on Mars you need to terraform it, which is a whole other kind of worms. And also even if you terraform it, it has different gravity to which humans didn't evolve, which is a whole other kind of worms. The point is Mars has a lot of problems, and generally it is much more economical to fix Earth rather than just move on to a different planet. Moving on to a different planet, it's a great thing in my opinion, but only to expand, not to solve any Earth problems, because those Earth problems will just move on, they will spread like a virus. Maybe that's why I'm planning on building a bunker. I mean, I can't blame you. The thing is, no one can uses nukes, and if one uses one, the others will too. So one nuke because nuclear winter. Yeah, it's called Doctrine of Mad, if I'm not mistaken. Mutually assured destruction, which is fun. It basically says that, you know, oh, you can't nuke us because then everyone dies. Oh. I'm planning on building a PC. Good for you. I did that. It worked out great for me. I called them Cerebrum. It's a really cool machine. Electric field distance R from a point charge Q is of magnitude this. Okay, can be written in vector form. Makes sense. Spherical charge distributions. I shall not here give calculus derivations of the expression of four electric fields written for spherical charge distributions. They are identical with the derivations for the gravitational fields for the classical mechanics book of these physics notes provided the base mass of charge. Okay, makes sense. It's just like gravity. Yes, but it's when charge conducts the rates in the concentrated collection is all speed. Okay. Is LiberTech a free service? Yes, it is! It's awesome, isn't it? Oh, I love Wikipedia and LiberTex. I love them both. They're great. LiberTex is completely free, and they're like, hold on, let me do an ad read, an unsponsored ad read for LiberTex. Look at libertex.org, everyone. You can go to libertex.org, just go there, and then you can press platforms, libraries, and then over there you look at this, your biology books, over 600, over 300 business books, 800 chemistry, 100 engineering, 120 medicine, 8 language books, 50 plus geoscience books, 150 Spanish books, 200 humanities books, 20 K-12 education books, over 300 mathematics, over 100 physics, over 90 workforce, over 100 Ukrainian, over 60 statistics, over 440 social sciences. It's insane. Why does biology have the most, actually? No, chemistry has the most. Why? I was expecting math or something. Oh well. There we go! Some a new PC part picker website. I mean, okay, PC building is not that difficult. It's mainly just expensive. Like, most parts are designed to work together pretty well. The only what's a good budget? That depends so much on what kind of PC you want, where you live, and so on and so forth. The thing is, when it comes to PCs, it's not really about getting parts to work together, it's only about optimizing them. Makes the whole blind, so plutonium made the whole wood cold and fun and winter fairyland. Just go to the junkyard, that's how professionals do it. A long rod bears a charge of lambda coulombs per meter of its length, for the string of the electric field point P from distance R from the rod. Canada gaming PC, which oh, you, Canada. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I love Canadians. It's a habit. It's a habit. All right. I just hear Canada and I think of French people, and I'm sorry. Well, people, not people. Racism. No, I can't be racist against French because they're not human. I'm sorry. I should stop with associating Canadians with the French. I'm French. Oh, Tamada, I am so sorry. That's horrible. Oh, Tamada, I feel. Oh no. Oh, Tamada, do you need? Can I help in some way? That sounds awful. Is there like a charity I can donate to, or? Oh. I'm so sorry, Tamada. I'm so sorry. It's awful that you had to be born French, you know? That's a great injustice. Every day I just wake up and then I remember that like French people exist, and that just ruins my day. I think that American French culture is very wrong. First of all, like you don't need to say American French culture. Americans imitating anything is very wrong. Second of all, French culture in general is very wrong, but that mostly stems from my hatred of French. Canada is barely French, by the way. Yeah, I know. I think you shouldn't put the person in charge like to make it important for a country. Why not put old people in a blanket with some nice tea and cookies and let them play chess? Oh, a lot of people would agree if you're happy. Me included. I still sound $1,200. Oh my goodness, my PC at the time cost around actually something like about that, yeah, maybe. By the way, can I share with you all my secret shame? I have a secret shame for this period. You'll see what I'm talking about. I want, because y'all just mentioned politics in America, and I just have to. I really want Trump to get reelected. Okay, I really do. I'm so curious to see what happens. It's so interesting. Don't get me wrong. It's for the content. I am so curious to see what happens. He's like, I know, it's awful, I know, I'm just so curious. It makes no sense, but he has a chance to win. It's great. Oh, Zizzy, you don't know. Zizzy, I have this sick curiosity where I basically want America to collapse. Not because I hate America. I love America. Not because I hate American people. I love American people. I think American is great and so on. But I want it to collapse out because I'm just curious, you know, to see what it would look like. Now look at what Macron's doing. Oh yeah, I have heard about that. Isn't Macron like setting out France? That's what I heard at least. That Macron is like setting out France in general. No, it isn't. Hold on. Like, Saylet did just post a meme about this right before I started the live stream. This is the meme. Like, you know, I'm just curious, okay? I just want to know. I just have to know. They can't just keep going like this, right? Can they? They can't just keep going like this. Can you all really blame me for wanting to see American collapse? Like, this is what happened. This is what caused the French Revolution, right? Imagine what could happen here. And there are more guns than people in America. Like, it's perfect. All we need is the spark. And that's why I want the Trump to get re-elected, you know? I'm just curious. Maybe that would be the spark. It's fun. And I've contact, but what song is playing in the background? It's AI generated based on the Maker team. You remember a while back? Hold on, let me actually fix my taskbar first because Windows broke it again. Remember a while back when we did the Jazzy Tech Kit, is what I called it. I'll see you soon. Bye, the Tamada. Have a good one. I really want to see it reach 99% for the fun of it. I mean, it is curious, isn't it? Malcolm's question there hasn't been answered. Is it AI generated? It's awesome. Yeah, it is. All of these songs are actually AI generated, based on the Make It theme. You can't really hear it all that well, but you should be able to hear it in this song. Yeah, but Happy, actually, that's exactly my point. Like, the 1%ers don't provide all that much productivity for. Oh, you can hear the Make It theme right now. Yeah, but 1%ers don't provide as much productivity for the country as general workers. Wow, why read? Wow, I need more coffee if I struggle to find that word in my vocabulary. So if you, and so basically what's happening here, is that America is just basically setting up a system in which you're incentivized to hoard wealth, right? If you're wealthy, then you're much better off hoarding that wealth instead of using it anyway, because if you use it, then you might end up here. And if you end up here, this keeps dropping. Which means if you are around this point, it's much, much better for you to be a shitty human being and just sell out your fellow humans, you know, just sell out workers, do whatever, accelerate climate change, all the awful things, just to push yourself over the line, because this is going up, instead of just, I don't know, helping your community and risking going down. America is setting up a system of incentive in which it's deadly to actually try to make the world a better place, and it's great if you're selling out everyone else. And because it can't go on forever, can it? I'm just curious. I just really want to know. Like, a good graph I'm looking for. Yeah. Yeah, pretty good graph. I'm just curious, you know? Off topic, what's your guys' favorite colors? Well, it depends on when you ask me, but right now it's both blue. At least the cute cowboy, the bucket companies could destroy in America, less than heavy people. And cute people also lead to constipation. I'm just curious. See, I just really want to know what happens. Also, can we for a second appreciate what this graph is saying? Like that in 2016, actually no, in 1996, is it? Around 5 or 6. Top 1% of population had a higher national income share than bottom 50. Isn't that fun? Also in Western Europe, unfortunately, this also is going a bit up, so something we should worry about. But you know what, this is 2016, and let's go for 2024, because we want up-to-date inequality. Share of national global income, 10% of the earners. How Western Europe is lower than Europe in general? It's because of the French. Oh, it's because of the French. Those darn French people, am I right? They're not fine enough starving in the streets and need to rebel against all of those who steal all their food. Ah, cringe. Just die in the street, peasant stuff. Just how cringe is that, standing up against injustice? Oh, those damn French. What's wrong with the French? I honestly don't know. French Revolution 2.0, also known as the US. Basically, Zizzy, there's a long-lasting historical bit where French and British people absolutely hated each other for a really long time. Mainly because they were the two main superpowers, right? And so what I really like is that when it comes to the French versus British divide, basically, there wasn't really a reason for it other than international dick measuring. So, like, if you think about this, difference between French people and British people, there isn't really much of a difference. There isn't really much of a racial difference or cultural difference or any difference in general, historically, in comparison to other conflicts. But still, they fought each other like crazy. And so what I like to do nowadays is I like to just step in the middle and instead of siding on the side of the Brits or siding on the side of the French, I just like to make fun of both because they both suck. You know, it's like French people. Well, people. That's a bit much, isn't it? They're gonna kiss. Gosh, enemies to lovers arc. Enemies to lovers with French and the Brits. That sounds great. I just really like politics nowadays, you know? Mainly because I live in Europe. Oh, it still goes to 2016. Looking up to 2024. Why the Balkan? The top 1%. Oh, because no percentage. I see. Okay. So the top 1% of US household by income have almost as much wealth today as the bottom 80%. Wait, 80%? Okay. Oh, it took me a while before it hit me. 80%. Okay. 80. It's gonna have more funny stuff to watch. I hope. Oh, it's so funny. That's why I want Trump to get elected, because Trump is gonna. There's gonna be so much more divide. It's gonna be so fun to watch. And I know, it's sick curiosity. It's not healthy. It's not good. But I just want to know. I'm curious, alright? Can't blame me for being curious. See what happens. But if it was your country, would you want Trump? Oh, goodness, no. But if it was my country, I wouldn't want a two-party system. Like, I wouldn't want Trump, but I wouldn't want Biden or Kamala either. I just wouldn't want to pick between two bad options. Listen, people really often like to pretend as if Trump is the problem. Trump is not the problem. Trump is the effect of the problems. In America, I have two valid parties. Do you realize how messed up that is? Imagine if in cities you only had two parties. It would be insane. That would basically mean that you have only two options for how to govern. Only two. I cannot stress enough just how much of an insanity it is to only have two options for how to govern a country the size and the influence of the United States. Can I say something about that? No! Of course you can. You don't need to ask for permission. Now here's the thing, I really like... Make it one quiet. Yeah, because I just started reading up on it, but this really seems like... Okay, so we have the voting system which sees majority, but the system, when used for long enough, will make it so that there are only 2 parties left. Yeah, first past the post, you mean? And it's really bad. It is. It is. Yeah, first past post tends to incentivize only 2-party systems, because if there's a third party that's raptor, then that usually just siphons away voters from the famous parties, and then that causes the famous party which is most aligned with that third party to lose. What do you think you make it? No, I was just reading up on this. This is mostly like deriving, which, as I mentioned, for this video we don't really want math. Rank balance might be a step in the right direction. I mean, here's the thing. That's the thing. There are so many, and I mean so many, good things which we could be doing all over the world, which aren't controversial. So, you know, eliminating first past the post, for example. That's a great thing. Or removing car dependence. That's not removing cars. Removing cars is controversial. Removing car dependence isn't. And so on and so forth. Doing more renewables. This used to be controversial, but now it's not really, simply because from a climate perspective it's great, and from an economical perspective it's also great. Renewables are much cheaper to maintain. And so on and so forth. There are so many things which we could be doing, which, you know, aren't controversial. But the thing is, in America, there is an environment which is so hostile at this point that there is no such thing as not controversial. People are incentivized to act as if even the uncontroversial things are controversial. Which you know, that's why I kind of want America to collapse. It's not because I hate it or anything, you know, it's only because if I was tasked with fixing it, I wouldn't know how. No such thing as perfect voting system. Yeah, precisely. We shouldn't go for perfectness. We should only go for improving. So as I mentioned, there are many things which aren't controversial and are great. And we should all be doing all over the world and are being done in Europe. Actively. Paris is actively trying to become a more biking city. A way more biking friendly city. And they're progressive as heck. Removing car dependence left and right. That's great. That's amazing. There is positive change happening all over. Except in America. Biking is fun, but it's dangerous in Toronto. Yeah, Zizi, are you familiar with not just bikes? Because considering how you're Canadian, Not Just Bikes made a lot of videos about biking in Canada. Yeah, I take public transit. Oh! Wow. That's... in North America, that's impressive. I had just happened to live in a... There are like crazy people, so... yeah. I just happened to live in a city with average, I would say average public transit by European standards, which is actually really good. I don't need a car to get around, which is really nice. So I'm lucky enough to live in a city like this, which is really cheap in the long run, I've got to tell you. But in America, it's a political issue to charge like $3.30 per ride. Oh, that's a lot, but isn't that metro? I mean, that is a lot in comparison to where I live. Canadian dollars to Polish currency. 3.30, you said. 3.30. It's a fair bit, I would say. But to be fair, Canada is also richer than Poland. Same time city too. Yeah, these cities are really nice because they're really like cheap to live in. Not as in cheap, you know, housing or stuff like this. Only it's cheap not to die. I mean, Japan is great, but I am more of a Delft kind of guy. If I could move to Delft, Delft is my dream city. I love Delft. Delft? Yeah, Delft. Where? It's in the Netherlands. It's like if Amsterdam was on crack. Delft. Delft is great. It's basically Amsterdam on crack. So as you can see, if you look up Amsterdam, that's right. Let's go. Yeah, it's actually really impressive. If you look at picture of Amsterdam, they look like this, which is a really cozy, really nice kind of city. And Delft is just the same thing, except more. Okay, these pictures don't do it justice. The point is, it's also one of the most quiet cities in general. So great. It really is great. Well, these pictures didn't do it much justice. Hold on. There we go. But it's expensive as heck. Because of course it is. There's like a great website. Cost of living, I think it was. Let me check something real quick first. Ooh. There we go. Right, cost of living. So, living cost.org. Oh, that's great. Where you can basically compare living costs in different places. So for example, Toronto, right? I have no clue. That's a bit minus. And something average. Germany. Oh wait, you can switch to countries only. Gera, whatever. Something in Germany. And you can just press compare. And there we go. You get cost of living for one person, cost of living for a family, population, one person. I love this website. Toronto. Okay. I love this website. And you can see like cost of living in different places. Cost of living map. You can see just how freaking red America is. And how red Netherlands is. Because it's a great place to live. It's still cheaper than America though. That's the website. livingcost.org. It's great. I really like it. It's addictive. You have a 10 million league, of course, and is already for an underground project in the main mountain area, which will be a home of a paranoid person who's afraid of everything. Isn't just that the plot of the first Kingsman, except without the satellite to make people angry? Happy, if you add in making a satellite which makes people angry, then you just got the plot of the first Kingsman, basically. Or at least the villain of the first Kingsman. Oh, Switzerland is also extremely expensive. They can compare stuff. This is great. Kingsman movie? Yeah. Otherwise known as the most spy movie of all spy movies. It's about Kingsman. Zizzy, imagine a spy movie, okay? There, you've got the plot exactly. It's a spy movie. That's it. It's the spy movie. Like, imagine taking all spy movies ever made and like mashing them together. You get Kingsman, and Kingsman is great. I love Kingsman. My ideas are never ready to reveal it. any consolation, Happy, like a lot of villains had a point. Like a lot of villains became villains only because they did something messed up, not because their ideologies were wrong. That's a very common theme in most movies, where like villains aren't evil because of their ideologies or because of the ideals, only because they just murdered someone for no reason. Many villains were right. Okay, that's what we should specify. Many villains had the right ideas. It's just that they decided to kill people for no reason. That's usually the thing as the problem, isn't it? Thanos. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea. Yeah, pretty good example. Although, you know, like Thanos' ideals were about, you know, managing resources and stuff like these. But then, for some reason, he just wanted to kill half the universe because he was mad Titan. Anti-hero Cat is basically a good villain. I mean, yeah, nothing wrong with being anti-hero. Well, do anti-heroes kill by design, or is it just like an additional thing? I'm skipping over a lot of this. That's the problem with research live streams, they just never work. You know what, I'll just have to script this off stream and then we'll have to make animations on stream. Anyhow, this might be it actually for this live stream. I'll try to switch up the stream timings so that streams would be timed more for America. That's why we'll try live stream in... how many hours? In X amount of hours. I'll try to make a stream in 10 to 12 hours, hopefully. Anyhow, it's 2 AM here. Yeah, that's why 10 to 12 hours to really hit that, you know, American time zone. Anyhow, dedicated Make It Fun. Thank you, Zizzy. House Kid 1, great song. Alright, well, Zizzy, then I'll let you go for now, because sleep is important. Sleep is important, remember that. And I'm gonna go eat some breakfast, take an additional shower, if I'm feeling like it, then get to work, and then script a video for next live stream. Anyhow, thank you everyone so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.